let's get ready. I'm using foundation from Maybelline. It's 128 Warm Nude. Concealer I'm using from Wet n Wild in the shade medium. We're just taking a drops, just a drop. I'm gonna use a primer from PS. It's a mattifying primer in a gel form. I will use a straight brush and just take a bit, start applying. Moisturizing your face is very important before using anything. Make sure you moisturize your face, which is like this. I'm gonna take a brush. With this, I'm gonna take my concealer. I'm just gonna start applying underneath my eyes. Wherever I have a darkness, I'm gonna just apply in a very gentle way, and it should be very minimal. So if you are someone with small eye, then always take your concealer till here and blend it. So it will just stretch your eye a bit. You see? Yeah, that's how I do the magic. So you love it near to your nose area. Wherever you feel, for an example, you feel you have a little bit darkness over your face somewhere, like I have this small tiny black mark, I will just put it like this, yeah, and blend it right there, just like that, and then the corners, that's it, good to go. Now on the other side, so take the minimal amount. You can always use more if you need it, but do not start with a lot of, because then you will have to adjust it all over, which doesn't make any sense. Like foundation, I'm just taking one drop. And then spread it all around and then start blending, yeah. It will give you coverage, trust me. I mean, don't go for the quantity. You just need to use the color of the foundation, not the product, literally, to just like give you a layer, right? Because you want to just even your face or brighten your face, for that matter. You don't want, I mean, I personally do not like layers to show on my face. So I always try to use minimal product, and it does the job, trust me. People don't, you can always take more if you need, but I would not do this and do this. I would always do this, okay? And just a bit of it, which is going to help me make it look even and won't look too much on my face. So every face have different issues, every face is different. Some people have acne prone, so they might have to use a bit extra. Some people have some issues on their face, like darkness or too much of darkness and stuff like that. And in that case, it's a different thing we have to do. It's a different formula. But in general, a skin like me who has a bit of darkness around mouth and eyes area, I think this is the best thing you can do. Use less product because you really don't need it. So find the need. If it's required, do it. If it's not, please don't do it. You saw, I mean, literally just a half drop we have used for our whole face, which is amazing. Now I have, look, it's just a one drop of foundation, not even one, but then you see, super even. I'm using a shade light, this one, which is, yeah, very famous. I'm gonna just take a bit, take my powder brush, take it a bit of amount, just gonna pat it, pat, pat, pat it up, pat, pat, pat it up, pat, same way, yeah. I just, so this is a loose powder, so we're gonna just let it be there for some time. That's how we bake. So you're going to take a bit of extra amount when it comes to loose powder, and you don't just wave it off, you just deposit a bit onto your skin, yeah, and then you can maybe wave off the rest of your face. Yeah, I'm going to just let it be there, which is near to my eye and face, mouth area, because that is the main area where it just gets creased. So I'm just gonna let it set my makeup. But for contour and blush and highlighter, I'm using this palette, which is from Forever 52 again. Okay, and the shade is Golden Rose. That is the name of the shade. And alright, I'm using a brush which is like this. Depends on you. If you feel like doing it, do the contouring, and if you're somebody who has a filler mouth, then in that case also you can do it. I'm just gonna do it like this, go straight, and then blend it, blend, blend, blend it, blend it, blend. Just gonna blend it upwards till right here. And always remember, take very less when it comes to contour. You just, once you do it, you can't really undo it, so you have to blend it as well. So make sure you take not too much amount. So this is one brush which is thinner, and there is another brush which is like angular brush. So to deposit the product, maybe you can use this so that it goes straight, and to blend it you can do something like this. You see, it blends very very fast. Now the same way, if I want to contour my nose, I'll use this brush, take a bit, you can always do this, wave off the extra and like this, blend with the brush, just wave it off. Yeah, it's easy this way. Now to the other side, you can use the leftover, then see. So if you are somebody who is makeup artist, might have some brushes with them. The people who don't have much brushes, then I would suggest to go for something like this only, because this can deposit the product as well and can blend better than the brush like this. Okay, so line, I want to cut it. In that case, just to show you this, I'm going to take this, wave it off, just the product right here. So you won't put it on top of your jawline, you will put underneath there. So like this. Yeah, you see? Can you see? Yeah, so you get a curve, same way to the other side. Blend it downwards, and you've got a sculpt look. Some people are very confused what to use first, what to use in the end. So you always contour first, in my opinion, because so there is no hard and fast rule, to be honest. It always depends on you, onto your face, how you are comfortable. However, if you really want to go, then put a contour first, because you'll get one sculpted look. Now you know where to put your blusher. So you take a blusher, contour his hair. This is your apple cheeks. The time you smile, you'll be able to see it. If I am bit chubby, I would keep it till here. If I am a bit thinner on my face, I would take it till here. And a face like me who is in middle somewhere, I would start it from here, pat it. The time you pat it, you'll see the color and how pigmented the color is. Sometimes you put it and it's too much, you start from here and then you'll end up blending outwards. It's always easy to blend inwards. So just put it in the corner, you'll see how much the pigment is, and then slowly go in. Smile and near to your cheek, like this. Make sure you just don't overdo on your contour, just on top of it. You started here, you just need to blend that here. You see? Now same way. Take a bit, add it a bit. Starts from here. Smile, blend it inward. See? Take a bit, put it on top of my nose, like this. Now for the highlighter, it's the third part. I'm gonna take a brush, a very tiny brush, which should be easy to move. Of course, I'm gonna take a highlighter. You have to be super careful when you put in highlighter. You don't want to end up looking like a clown. Just wave it off. Again, smile until like this. The time you do this, you'll see where is it. Now you have to blend. So blend it outward. With a small brush, it's always easy to blend. Okay, then blend it right here on top of your apple of the cheek. Go on top of your blusher. Don't make it a line, just blend it together. You can always go right here. Just makes it more natural. Yeah? And if I do this hair, of course, I'll do it right here as well. Yeah? Take it a bit, brush it off, put it on your nose, bridge of your nose, a little bit in middle. So if I am somebody who have a sleek nose, I would not do the contouring first of all, and I won't even highlight it, because the time I'll highlight it, it will be more prominent, so I won't do it. Yeah, like this. So since my nose is a little bit round from the front, I always do this. I just blend it together. It just looks fine. Now, if you have a pre-lips, I would do it a bit like this. A little bit on your foot. Just like this. Yeah? It should look more natural. Like this. Yeah? A little bit on the chin. Few. Now, where else you put in highlighter? You take it, close your eyes, do like this. Close your eyes, do like this. There you go. Yeah. You completed your highlighter. Now, micro finish makeup fixer from PAC. Just gonna put it and close my eyes. So look at the colors. They are small, tiny button palettes. You don't have to think much. when it comes to color. They already have. Okay, so we're gonna start with yellow. Okay, now I'm gonna just take a small straight brush, something like this. Just gonna use the same colors, use it in the bottom. We had to do the blending, but here we have to put it like a liner. So I'm just gonna pat it. Now if I want, I can use something in the middle of shimmer. So for our look, since it's all mascara, I'm using Shampoo mascara. You see the difference? This is Smashbox lipstick, always on. Just I think it's looking right, but it's a pretty shade. Somebody like me who is a makeup artist, so this is